Okay guys, ravioli time. So, pasta's been in the fridge for half an hour, okay? Now, just feel the dough. If it feels a little bit tacky, just pick up a little bit of flour off the board, okay? Always have some flour to hand when making your dough. It's all about being in control, okay? Understanding the process, understanding the ingredients. Naturally, it does get a little bit sticky. It's got water in it. It's going to happen. It's about how you control that's important. So, 2 rollers side by side, okay? And the idea is we start off wide, and as we move the dial there, they're going to get closer together, okay? So we're starting wide. And at this stage, what we're doing is we are building up the gluten in the dough. Every time we're pushing it together, we're building up the gluten quality. We're making the dough stretchier. We're increasing the strength, okay? Now we're going to fold it over 10 times and keep putting that through. It might need a little bit more. We use our eyes and the sort of hands to judge that and the sort of texture of the dough. So keep sending that through. If you need to just pick up a bit of that flour, do that. Another good use for a pasta machine as well is putting bread dough through it. If you're doing some little starters or canapes or little things like that, just rolling well-risen dough through there with a bit of flour is incredible. You get the most thin, crispy little shards of bread. Probably about 8 times so far. Just trying to get the dough a bit wider now as well, so I'm sort of in control of the width of the pasta dough. And then through the gears, every time those rollers come in closer together, yeah? If it feels tacky, if it's starting to stick to your fingers as you feel it coming through, just pick up a little bit of the flour off the board. Okay? You can really tell a chef's experience when you've seen them handle things like doughs and stuff, you know? It's that sort of instinct, it's knowing what the dough feels like. As we said at college, you know, if you feel comfortable and confident, just create a little band. Send that through. And it goes. And then you've got a little bit more autonomy of how you're using the dough. Okay? Sending that all the way through. It might rip, just reconnect it, you know. Just be confident. Sometimes things happen. And it's what you do about it that counts. Sending that all the way through to the smallest setting. So you've got really thin pasta. And just break the dough. And again, just handling the dough gently. The way you handle it really shows your confidence. And then, more flour on top. Now there's no extraction in here, but at the college, where you've got extraction, the air moving around, it's going to dry out that pasta really quickly. And I think some of you found that when using the dough. You know, it does dry out quick, but just covering that with a little damp tea towel, that'll keep it good for a good while, okay? Always keeping your eye on it, making sure it's not sticking to it, just thinking, I've gone to all that trouble to make that dough, I want to make sure that I'm successful. So every so often, just having a little look just to make sure it's okay, make sure it's not sticking to the board. That's your dough, already rolled, ready to fill and make the ravioli.